Shalom, Israel. Shalom. It's the brother Quataziar Hawad back at it with another lesson. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachahakwadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to you brothers out there laboring in this truth and faith and sincerity. And shalom to the families out there watching, waiting, praying on Yahweh Shai's second return. Peace and blessings to the house of David, the hopeful elect. All right, so this is going to be a real quick one. The spirit was on me to actually do another lesson, but this came across my phone maybe 2 hours ago or something like that. So I just wanted to do a quick update. All right. The article reads, Horror, World War III warning as Russia plotting huge invasion into 3 countries. Concerns have intensified regarding a potential expansion of Russian military operations beyond Ukraine, with experts cautioning that Moscow may set its sight on the Baltic nations. Russia has consistently alleged that Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania are collaborating with Ukraine to conduct drone attacks against Russian territory, accusations all 3 countries firmly reject. At a press briefing in May, the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio called this a concerning development and noted that you always worry about escalation. He stated, "We understand these countries feel threatened by it, obviously for obvious reasons, so it's a concerning thing, but because you always worry that something like that can spark into something bigger, and that's always a possibility." Yeah, and so the main reason I wanted to bring this out or point this out was because, as we all already know and are aware, World War III is right around the corner. All right, it's not far off. Okay, it's not going to take place 10 years from now, 5 years from now, 3 years from now. We know it's right around the corner. All right, and so if Russia is plotting to go beyond the war that they have with Ukraine and involve other countries, well, what that can lead to is ICBMs being used, intercontinental ballistic missiles. Okay. While those countries are not necessarily far enough to need those, it's the fact that they could use regular missiles, ballistic missiles, to hit those other 3 countries that's named, right? Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. But what that's going to do, because this is all gradualism, what that's going to do is build up even more tension, right? To the point where, the U.S. is going to get involved, and ultimately, the climax of the story, the daughter of Babylon, so-called America, is going to get hit with ICBMs, okay, and be destroyed with thermonuclear destruction. All right, so, yeah, like I said, I was just making this real quick, just pointing this out, as it came across my notification center. All right. I was going to get some scriptures on it, but, we don't need to do that, man. This is a real quick one. All right. Stay repenting. Calling on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, begging for mercy and forgiveness, right? Keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, right? Having faith in what you can't see, as the scriptures say, because a lot of these people that are faithless, either faithless in general or, they call on Jesus, Yahuwah, Yahusha, all these false names and false gods. These people that don't repent and come out of that, they're going to be destroyed by the missiles that's coming. Okay? But if they, if you were predestined to be of the hopeful elect, you're going to repent and come out of that, and be saved. All right? Shalakia. And by be saved, I mean when the chariots come, Not what Christians talk about with that, oh, I'm saved nonsense. No, saved as in when the chariots come through that sky and Yahweh Shai come through that sky and start beaming up the hopeful elect. All right, beginning with the ones that are dead and Yahweh Shai first, as the scriptures say. Okay. Yeah, but that's that on that, man. Expect another lesson later. All right, expect another video later. With that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to you brothers out there laboring in this truth and faith and sincerity. And shalom to the families out there watching, waiting, praying on Yahushai's second return. Peace and blessings to the house of David, the hopeful elect. And I meant to say Abaratazah, which is Father will. Okay. If it's of the Lord's will, I'm gonna put up another video today. All right. So with that, shalom.